Now, the Chief Justice, Paul Bafabani, is welcoming the Ghana Law Society's push for official recognition as a licensed association. The move comes in the wake of an ongoing Supreme Court case that challenges the long-standing dominance of the Ghana Bar Association in representing the country's lawyers. The Ghana Law Society, along with private practitioners and members of parliament, Roxanne Nelson Dafiamepo, is asking the court to rule that references to the Bar Association in the 1992 Constitution should not apply exclusively to the GBA, but all professional lawyer groups. Well, the Law Society paid a visit to the Chief Justice this morning, gaining his backing to be recognized.
The bench is not particularly interested in which association A or association B. What the bench is always interested in is whether we have representation for an accused person. So we normally hear, where is your lawyer, who is your lawyer, and all that. And so, since the case of Tariwaja and the Attorney General, the courts have always insisted that practicing lawyers must be in good standing. And as far as good standing is concerned, to us, it means you must have a certificate from the GLC. So in your speech, Counsel, you said that you are going to make representation to the GLC for recognition and then licensing. Yes, I think it will be in the right or a direction. That because all that we are interested in at the GLC is that you possess our license.
Ibrahim Amaliba, a founding member of the Ghana Law Society, says the association is not created to cause trouble.
We are of the view that when we fully come into being, this association will help your administration to ensure that the judiciary in this country takes its rightful place. That we can assure you of that. We can also assure the judiciary of support in various ways to ensure that at the end of the day, Ghana's judiciary will be touted as one of the best. So you can be rest assured that this association, Ghana Law Society, is not coming to be a troublemaker, but rather to complement what the judiciary has been doing already.
Meanwhile, lawyer for the plaintiffs in the suit challenging the status of the Ghana Bar Association, Dr. Jennifer Morris Ajay, has defended their case at the Supreme Court. She insists the association is failing to represent the interests of its members and argues that the current GBA leadership infringes on lawyers' rights to freely join other associations. The suit filed by South Daya MP Roxanne Nelson Dafiamepo, private legal practitioner Israel Tete, and the Ghana Law Society challenges the exclusive constitutional powers granted to the GBA and calls for a fundamental rethink of the bar's role in national governance. The Attorney General and the GBA have been named as defendants, with the plaintiff also seeking a broader reinterpretation of the association's constitutional status. Speaking on Newsdesk with Mamiese Thompson, Dr. Jennifer stressed that the GBA's current leadership is infringing on lawyers' rights to freely associate. Let's listen to that.
Obviously, they are not serving our interests. They are not serving our interests. The ideologies that they have are not consistent with the ideologies that some of us have. And it is part of the reasons why we want that monopoly to be broken. Because, I mean, there are a number of things going on in the Ghana Bar Association that, I mean, some of us are not happy. And it seems to be, because, for instance, you make payment of dues for the entire year and you get nothing from the association. That is a fact. Even a common sticker that the association has, you have to purchase the sticker from your own pocket. The association organizes conferences and you have to pay for those conferences aside the national dues that we pay. And so some of us have been asking ourselves, then what is the use of paying those national dues if we are not getting anything? Our welfare has not been taken care of. We have no medical insurance. We have nothing. So it looks as though we are just throwing money to people to just spend. And I mean, the legal landscape right now is expanding. And so if that is the case, then it means people's rights to join associations are being trampled upon, because the Constitution at a point cannot give people the freedom to join any association of their choice, and at one point in time also restrict and restrain the same people that do not join any other association. I mean, there is clearly an inconsistency in this part of the Constitution, if that is what is supposed to be. But we are saying that even if that is what it's supposed to be, then using purposive interpretation, that cannot be. And so, I mean, that monopoly has to be broken.
It's a good time to bring in a private legal practitioner who doubles as the Acting Director General of the National Road Safety Authority. Abraham Amaliba is one of the men, the center of the suit at the Supreme Court. We appreciate your time here on The Pulse. Now, for most people, looking at the details of this suit, they allege that this is simply another political move that would further deepen the divide in our legal structure. How do you respond to that concerns, really? Mr. Amaliba, you have some need for me to hear you clearly.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear now.
Point of correction, I'm not part of that suit, so I don't know how you came to that conclusion. However, I'm a founding member of the Ghana Law Society, and today we went to meet up with the Chief Justice, the Acting Chief Justice, or if you want, the nominated Chief Justice. And our mission there was a simple one, to congratulate him on his stewardship of the judiciary since he was made the Acting Chief Justice, and also to congratulate him for being nominated to occupy that seat when he goes through the parliamentary processes. So we were there to congratulate him and also to inform him about the existence of the Ghana Law Society, which has been registered and also has been registered as a professional body. Apart from being registered with the Registrar General, we have also registered as a professional body. So this is what we went there to do.
And then you agree with this suit that they are filing at the court, don't you?
Well, it is their right. It is their right to, as it were, want to be recognized. This suit, in my view, is to open up the door for other unions like ours to be recognized. And so if that will lead to our recognition, I'm all out for it. The Constitution envisages pluralism. Our Constitution frowns upon unilateralism. So now, when you have a Constitution that allows for other organizations to
Mr. Amaliba, we seem to be losing connection to you.
exist. That's not a pursuit. Is it okay now?
Yes, you're back now.
So I'm saying that if this suit is meant to ensure that bodies such as ours can be recognized, I'm all out for it.
As part of the key concerns you're raising, and I keep referencing this because the Ghana Law Society is pushing for this. They're raising concerns that the Ghana Bar, as it stands, represents the rights and interests of lawyers. You're a lawyer. Is that the case?
I've not seen the suit, so I don't know what you are reading. Okay. Is it a pleading, a paragraph? I don't know what you are reading. So I've not seen the suit, and it will be difficult for me to be commenting on it because I'm not a party to the suit as a person.
Okay. Okay, so now let's get your general thoughts, general concerns that the Ghana Bar Association is failing to represent the genuine interest of lawyers, especially on the back of concerns that politics is finding its way into the bar. The last time the Attorney General addressed the bar during the bar conference, he raised concerns that the bar found its voice. Unfortunately, its voice seems to be in unison with the calls of the NPP. And so there are already concerns about political divide eating and creeping its way into the judicial system. Do you think the bar as it is represents the rights of lawyers?
The bar currently has not covered itself in glory. The bar has failed to carry all lawyers of different shades together. The bar doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. There are complaints such as what the Attorney General has indicated, but the bar doesn't seem to be bothered. The bar is deeply rooted in thinking that, like an ostrich, it has buried itself in the sand, but because it cannot see, it thinks that people don't see it. People are complaining, your members are complaining that you are not being fair to all shades of lawyers, lawyers from other political persuasions. But you keep hearing the bar complaining. I expected the bar to pause and say, let's have some interaction with this group of people. But the bar has failed to do so. So if the bar has failed to do so, it is for the bar to carry this burden that people are placing on it. So, yes, I'm aware there are lawyers, and I'm one of them who think that the bar has not carried all lawyers along, and it seems to be playing the game within the MPP fraternity. And so, if you are a different political party like I am, the Bar Association doesn't care about you. Yes.
And so the Ghana Law Society gives room for NDC lawyers. Is that the case?
The Ghana Law Society is a group of lawyers who have come together to ensure the protection of the judiciary, to ensure that it protects all manner of persons without any political considerations. They will not engage in politics. What they will engage in is ensuring that the interest of lawyers is paramount, the interest of the downtrodden is paramount, and the interest of justice is paramount. These are the things that the Ghana Law Society will do. The Ghana Law Society will not find its voice at one time and lose its voice at another time. The Ghana Law Society will not do that.
So it's all about politics, really, isn't it? Because this concerns being raised by most individuals in the public spaces that this will further deepen the judicial cracks, wouldn't it?
It's all about a bar that will truly represent lawyers and not a group of lawyers. So it is all about the interest of lawyers, it's all about the interest of justice, and it's all about ensuring that our justice system works. It's not about a political party.
But should the Supreme Court rule in the favor of the suit, the concern being raised now is that it gives room for other groups to spring up, further deepening the divide in the political and even judicial space. And that's the bigger concern, that the GBA provides an umbrella where all lawyers are united in one voice. You disagree?
I've told you how this constitution recognizes pluralism, so I don't know why you are going on this tangent. We have the NAGRAT, we have NAT, we have Progressive Teachers Association. Now, let me go to the transport industry. We have GPR2, we have concerned drivers. Has the world come to a standstill because of that? We are saying that we want to give opportunity to lawyers to choose which of the two best serves their interests. If they feel that the GBA serves their interests well, they go. If they feel that the new association, Ghana Law Society, will serve their interests well, they join it. At the end of the day, the two organizations, that's the Law Society and the Ghana Bar Society, Bar Association, are working to complement each other and not to divide, as you are talking about. We are not there to divide anything. We are working to complement each other, and that is what you should know.
Okay, let me bring in Frank Davis at this point. Stay with me, Abraham Amaliba. Let me bring in Frank Davis just to get his reaction to here on the pulse. We appreciate your time. We're just looking at the key concerns that have been raised, really. You're a member of the Ghana Bar Association. From where you sit, does the bar currently represent the rights of lawyers?
Yeah, good afternoon to you, curious listeners and esteemed viewers. I really don't appreciate the question you asked, whether the bar represents the interest of lawyers, which other bar representing.
Mr. Frank Davis, you have to position rightly. I seem to be losing clear connection to you. Okay.
I appreciate your question as to whether the bar is representing the interest of lawyers. Which other interest is the bar representing? Which other interest, in your opinion, is the bar representing? You see, this attempt, this callous attempt to dismember, all right, decimate, and break the front of the Ghana Bar Association did not start now. It started long ago. Some of us have been around. It started long ago. Okay, so it's nothing new. It is nothing new. But you see, people should always read through things when they start them. Okay, the Bar Association has been there for all these years. The Bar Association has been there for all these years. Any trained lawyer who understands the working of the Ghana Bar Association will not be making the comments that I just heard. All right? I did not attempt and I did not want myself to be involved in this discourse. But let me educate all of us. We have a Bar Council. And the Bar Council is representative of all the presidents of the region of Ghana. We have bar associations in all the regions. Now we have 16 regions. Hitherto was 10. Every region is represented on the Bar Council. So the decision taken by the bar at any particular point in time is not the single decision of any member. So for people to say that the bar has been hijacked and the bar sings the tune of the MPP, I wonder where that wisdom comes from. Because decisions are taken in a collective. I don't want to mention names, but we know bar presidents who are inclined to the NPP, and we know bar presidents who are inclined to the NDC. We all know. But when decisions are to be taken, they are taken in a collective. And when you find yourself in the minority, why would you complain? Now, I listened to Amaliba, who has been a member of the Ghana Bar Association for all the years that he has practiced his law. He now wants to form a law society of Ghana. That is his discretion. Why does he want to go to court? Why does the Law Society of Ghana want to go to court for an interpretation? Interpretation of what? The Ghana Bar Association is an association formed by itself.
They want equal representation. They want equal representation. Their concern really is that we've just heard from the Attorney General during the Ghana Bar Conference that somehow each time the bar finds its voice, it always aligns with the voice of the opposition, the NPP. And that's a big concern for them, especially when the bar spoke about the removal of the Chief Justice. And so we cannot negate the fact that there are political undertones to this whole issue.
Are you taking side? Are you now talking for one side? What was the meaning of what you just said? Now, when the petitions were trumped up for the removal of the Chief Justice, what did you say? What do you mean by the Attorney General said what? Is the Attorney General not an NDC Attorney General? So if he comes to say, you take it, who client is they are political situation. Which political? Was the Attorney General not spoken as the Attorney General of the NDC government? So what is it that you are saying? And you want to take side? Please, excuse me. Don't do that to yourself.
Mr. Frank Davids, we are journalists. We do not take sides. I've asked a question. I just want to get an understanding, really, of the implication. If you allow me, Mr. Frank Davids, I'll give you the opportunity to speak, if you allow me, please. We're looking at the implications. Of course, I'll give you the opportunity. We will give you the opportunity to make the point. I just want to get an understanding, really. The concerns of this group filing this suit is that the current bar structure silence the voice of the minority. You're a key member of the bar, and so I'm getting your reaction on that. They raised critical concerns about the bar aligning with the NPP. You think it is not a legitimate concern? Is that the case?
It is not legitimate. Okay. It is not legitimate. I said to you before that whatever decision is taken by the bar is a collective. Anyone who understands the workings of the bar will not say that these folks are my. Once upon a time, the president of the Ghana, everything was. But we all supported. If matters right and contrary opinions, and you find yourself in the minority, why would you think that somebody is stumbling on your right? No. Why should the confusion? So that because the bar, the defense, if I make to the CJ, who was used by us, it means that the bar is now MPP bar. Now, but those who got the petitions against the CJ, are they also to be described as NDG? Don't let us do this to ourselves. In any event, if they want to form a law society of Ghana, they are free to do that. Why would they go to court for an interpretation? If they say it's a voluntary association and they also want to form a law society of Ghana, they should form it. Indeed, I listened to Amaliba. He said they've registered it. They've registered with the Registrar General. They've registered with the Association of Professional Bodies. So they are. If I'm to understand, they are. What is the constitutional interpretation that they want? What purpose will it serve? In any event, this has not been the first time. Once upon a time, what grew? CN was grew. A senior lawyer attempted to form a bar association of Ghana. What happened? Nobody stopped him. He said he wanted to form a bar association of Ghana, which will include court clerks, professional bailiffs, registrars of the court managers. He attempted it. Nobody stopped him. What happened? So if they want to form a law society of Ghana, who is quarreling with them? From what they are saying, it means that the law society of Ghana is also going to propagate what? The wishes of the NDC. And when that society is formed, would it be right? Would it lie in the mouth of lawyers to say that it's only it is a political wing of the NDC? Let's stop doing this to ourselves. Let us stop. If we have problems as an association, we should all agree to resolve our problems. I don't think there's any bigger problem we should call for this. But I'm saying the attempt to do this didn't start today. So it is not new. Some of us have been around for too long not to understand what is going on. It is not new.
It is not new, you say, but Another concern really is that this will further deepen the political divide, and the concern that politics is already creeping and finding its way into our judicial structure. If we're giving room for more groups to spring up, all politically aligned, won't that further weaken the strength of the GBA?
Those who want to weaken the strength of the GBA are those who are doing what is happening. You better address that question to them. Those who want to weaken the front of the GBA are the ones who are doing what is going on. Nobody wants to weaken our front, and we shall stand resolute at all times. I'm telling you, this shall also pass. This can never weaken the GBA. This attempt can never weaken the GBA. The GBA will be stronger. Those who want to cause political confusion are those who are engaged in this enterprise. Okay? The GBA will forever be the GBA. But they should borrow it. Those who are attempting this should borrow a lead from the Physician and Dental Council. There are so many countries. They have not, at any point in time, decided that they are going to form a rival association. But they belong to them. We have the architect. Okay? We have the of engineers. We have the ACC. They are all different political associations, but they come under one umbrella. So what is new? What is the people who are setting the call for the Law Society of Ghana? Are they not all LDC inclined? So what is the Amaliba that is presented? Well, are they not all LDC inclined? What do you see for yourself? What is the agenda? And then they get up that the bar does not represent the interests of lawyers. Excuse me. Which other? If there's a call by the association and you refuse to sit at home and the decision is taken, it's binding on you. So why would you say that politically inclined? It cannot be. We agree to disagree. We agree to disagree. If I disagree on the point, it doesn't mean because I'm MPP, I disagree with you. Those of us who are close enough, when we speak on the other side of the divide. It is not as if we are that myopic in our thoughts. So people should not say words for our mouth. The Ghana for all laws, irrespective of our thoughts. Of course, we all know our political incline. Why? When we attend conferences, don't I talk to Tony Dita? Amaliba, when we attend to conferences, don't do exchange ideas on matters which should be for the betterment of the association.
Okay. Thank you so much, Frank Davis. He's former chairman of the GBA, the Greater Accra branch. We appreciate your time here on The Pulse. Earlier, I spoke to Abraham Amaliba. You're still watching.